Big Ten, and you're watching Varsity Roundtable.
From the top of the 2-2 Varsity Roundtable with Ricardo Arguello. Featuring Brett Christopherson and Rosie. Tonight on The Big Show, members of the second-ranked Kimberly boys volleyball team. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Arguello.
All right, welcome to the Varsity Roundtable, a weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team, and we are here on the 10th floor of the 222 building, the mothership in high definition here at the Post Crescent. So we're really pleased because we're keeping it on volleyball, but we are switching a little bit over to boys volleyball. And we're really pleased to have the best team in the Fox Valley area and one of the very best teams in the state from the Kimberly boys volleyball team. Now let's make sure I get these names right. Owen Krause, right? Yes. Nick Sroda. Yes, okay, and Jack Hruzek.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
guys are all here to talk about the great season that they've been having. Also, in 2 weeks, they're going to start the second season, the postseason, as they try to get back to the Resch Center and the WIA Boys State Volleyball Tournament. But before I start, and we get to know them a little bit, I'll let everyone know we are live and interactive. So if you have any questions for the guys, log into your desktop, your tablet, maybe even your phone. Submit your questions, put your name down, and we got Brett Christopherson over there behind the Dell computer. Don't forget about Jim Rosandick handling on the production, and they're going to handle all those questions and get them over to us right away. Now, like I do before every show, and guys, it started way back when we first doing the roundtable. Ladies, I know it's going to be difficult. You can't be asking for numbers or anything like that. Guys, it's not that kind of show. You're on your own when it comes to that. All right, guys? So we can't help you. Can't be asking for numbers. And you guys already, it's homecoming this week, isn't it? You guys all have your dates, right, and everything. So, yeah, forget about it, girls. They're already taken. So we also have an added element where we have a studio live in-studio audience. There you go, Rosie. Look at them. They're eating up all the candy. They're ready to go. These guys have questions as well for their teammates. So we're waiting to kind of see what they have to ask their fellow teammates. So, again, log in, access that live chat, and get those questions over to us right away. Let's get to know the guys a little bit. And we're going to go right down the line here. What I want you to do, and we're going to start here with Owen. Owen, if you want to, you can just look at that camera. This is one time you can look at that camera. Let everyone know the position or positions you play and how you got into volleyball. Go ahead.
I'm Owen. I'm a senior. I play outside hitter for Kimberly. I got into volleyball because of my parents and my older brother. I got interested once I saw him play at state 2019, and that's when I kind of knew I wanted to play.
Okay, Nick.
I'm Nick. I'm a middle blocker. I'm a senior, and I got into volleyball because I just didn't really want to play football, but I wanted to play a fall sport.
Okay, go ahead, Jack.
I'm Jack. I'm the libero. I'm a senior. I started playing volleyball because all my friends were playing, and I wasn't very good at baseball.
Okay, all right, great stuff. Again, they're all here to talk about the great season. Let's talk about that because I don't think you can describe your season in any other way, but fantastic. Now this is, and we'll talk about last year a little bit, but you're coming off a state semifinal appearance last year at the Resch Center at the tournament. Impressively wins. You guys have really put together quite the resume this season as well. Fantastic tournament showings. What are you guys doing so well this year? Give me some of the things that you guys feel that you're really performing at a high level. Give me some keys. We'll start here with Owen and go down the line.
Definitely some of the key things that have been happening is we have some returning players from last year from our state run. With that great experience that we gained to carry on to the younger guys. We have some of those juniors and sophomore on the team that we can implement to.
Sorry, I always got to point out when there's a picture of you, my friend.
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so just carrying that knowledge that we have as seniors to carry down to the underclassmen it just makes a big difference so we can all just compete at a high level.
Okay. All right, Nick.
Yeah, kind of like what Owen was saying. We have like a mix of juniors and seniors, and some of the seniors are returning from last year.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just have a good team chemistry because of that.
Okay. And there's a picture of. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Jack, what do you got to say?
I'd say fundamentals, being consistent from point to point, being able to do the basics helps in the long run, keeps the team going and get through the hurdles that we need to.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna do one of my questions, Brett, and then we'll go to online. Let's talk about last year's team. Great team. You guys were here on the roundtable as well. Reached the state semifinals. What do you remember from that experience? I was there covering you guys. Obviously, it ended before the championship game. I know you guys wanted to come home with some hardware, but what do you remember from that? We're gonna start over there with Jack and work our way this way.
I'd say the intensity.
Okay.
I mean, just everyone watching on that floor it's a pretty big thing. The need to come back is pretty big. Just once you step on the floor, you don't want to come off.
Yeah. Okay, Nick.
Yeah, it was just a lot of fun, having that many people watch you in
Right.
a big stadium. And, yeah.
Okay, Owen.
Kind of what they were all saying, just that intensity and just the amount of fun. For some of those guys, it was the last time that they were going to step on the court and play. So you kind of wanted to play your heart out for them rather than yourself.
Okay, all right, great stuff again here with Kimberly boys volleyball players Owen Krause, Nick Sroda, and Jack Hruzek. Brett, I know you have an active chat. Go ahead. What do we got from Cyberworld?
Yeah, we got 3 questions so far on YouTube, but let's start with Julie Harches. She's batting leadoff tonight. She wants to know, assuming that your goal is to go to state, how do you stay focused during conference play? It's this from Mimi, actually. After
Mimi.
Julie Harches, yeah. So whoever
That's
Mimi is.
someone's grandmother?
That's my
Okay,
grandmother. There you
okay.
go.
We'll let you answer that first then, Jack. Go ahead.
I think it really comes in before games, really making sure that, we're all focused together. We understand the goal and we got to remember the process of getting to it. So like I was saying before, just how we, perform at tournaments is, keeping the fundamentals going. If we can work through the kinks through these conference matches and then perform in the tournaments, it's really helpful.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah, it kind of starts with practice, just being locked in at practice, and that kind of just translates towards the game.
Okay, Owen.
Before the game, leading up to it, so before conference play, we usually play on Tuesdays, so just that Monday practice is when we're the most focused because we know it's before a game, and that practice will translate to the game, and then from then on.
Okay. Your grandmother. Good question. What do you got next, Brett?
Well, I go from Mimi to Papa Joel. Papa Joel is next. As scholar athletes, how do you deal with the balance of school and volleyball?
Great question. And not just that. We've got practice and games and then the schoolwork, but also social life, right, guys? You guys are happening dudes, right? You guys hanging out with your boys, maybe your girl. I don't know. How do you keep that life balance, right? Because that's so important to the success of a team. We're going to start with Nick here on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of just you got to put the effort in, like studying right after school, right before practice. You just got that little time gap that you got to make use of.
Okay. Owen?
Yeah, there's not a lot of time to really have for yourself entirely on the weekdays. So just kind of finding what works best for you.
Okay.
Teachers are very lenient too.
Okay.
They kind of know what's happening during the season, so they're more lenient towards you and just giving you maybe sometimes a little less of a workload depending on what your class is.
Okay, great. Jack?
I'd say time management and priorities, understanding what's important to you and having the maturity level to know that you got to get certain things done even though you don't want to.
Okay, great stuff again here with Kimberly Boys Volleyball. Brett, did you have a third one?
Yeah, let's keep it on Papa Joel. Here's a question. What's it like being coached by Coach Seidel, the Wisconsin Coach of the Year?
Yes. Now,
there we go.
listen, I was going to ask about that. Here's what I want. Go ahead and give Coach Seidel the love because Coach, where are you? He's back there somewhere.
He's watching.
Coach of the Year. He deserves all the credit in the world, right? He's helped build a program here, and you guys are obviously very successful. So give me some thoughts on that, but also if you would like to give me some maybe interesting quirks that Coach Seidel has. We talked about this last year, but I want to hear some more. What do you guys got? So go ahead. We'll start here with Owen.
Seidel has been a huge part of, like you said, just building up this program to what it's been today. He was a Kimberly alumni playing, and he kind of knows what everything's about, and is building and actually has built of what the program is known as today.
Yeah.
He has like the same practice schedule, so we all know what to expect at practice. He's not throwing any curveballs at us necessarily.
So regimented, and disciplined in that way. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, one thing that's like kind of cool about Seidel, he's a good baker.
Okay.
Yes.
But
Okay, no, you gotta give us some examples. You just can't end it there. You gotta give us some
his
examples.
chocolate chip cookies are the best.
Yeah. Okay.
But also he kind of knows the culture of everyone.
Yeah.
And he kind of like lets us continue the culture with everyone
Okay.
and just keep it going on.
Okay. All right.
I'd say the dedication and the love he has for the sport and the team. I mean, even in the off season, I know he's putting in endless hours for us for the next season.
Okay.
I mean, if I was to text him in the off season, it could probably be less than 5 minutes before he texts.
Okay.
Knowing that he's there to support us in every manner.
Communication. Very, very good. So, Brett, you have something else?
I'm just wondering why do we get any cookies here tonight?
Yeah, okay,
I
I'm
like
good.
chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, he's calling you out, Coach Seidel. You see that? Hey, by the way, crowd, if you guys have a question, just raise your hand and we'll get you. Oh, we do. All right, here. This young man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me your name and shout out your question, my friend.
I'm Trevor. My question's for Owen. How does it put a lot of pressure on you with your brother being like the best Kimberly volleyball player in the country?
That's a good question.
Maybe repeat it just so everybody can hear it back.
Well, he's talking about Landon, right?
Yes.
One of the greatest. Well, he, according to this young man, the greatest volleyball player ever in the Kimberly program. But that puts expectations on you, Owen. Deservedly or not. Your thoughts on that? Playing for and obviously you're a big fan of your brother and everything like that. So, is there pressure more on you?
At the beginning, yeah. I mean, I always thought that I had to be him or greater than him.
Yeah.
But as I got into games, more experience, I realized that I create my own path.
Okay.
I don't have to live up to anybody's expectations.
Okay, great. Good question. We had another one back here. Did someone had something? Yeah, you're good. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's get the camera on you. All right, now go ahead. Shout it out. Give me your name and shout it out.
I'm Trip. All three of you guys. What's a good song to listen to before the game? To you guys watch?
So Trip is asking what's a good song to listen to before a match. So we're gonna start over there with Jack and work our way this way.
Nothing in specific, really. Anything that gets the whole entire team going, though. I mean, if we can all just, get a little karaoke session in and I'll get in together. It's pretty good.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Nick.
Baby by Lil Baby is probably my favorite.
Okay. All right, Owen.
Recently, it's been Thick of It by KSI.
Okay.
It's been a very good song.
Okay. All right. There you go. See, Brett? Good inside info on is it the number 2 ranked team, right?
Yes.
In the state, by the way, boys volleyball team. So do you have anything else, VC?
I do. So we start with Mimi, then we went to Papa Joel. Now we have Aunt Lynn checking in.
Is that like your whole family over there?
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah, Aunt Lynn wants to know, how much sleep do you need the night before a big game? Now, as somebody who's older now, sleep is getting more and more important for me.
Yeah, it is. So how much rest do you need? And this can be for everybody, because sometimes people differ in that way. But Jack, you need a full 8 hours, or
I'm
what do you
trying to
need?
get my quality 8 hours in.
Okay.
It starts the night before. If I can do that, power through the day, have enough energy to get through everything, it helps along.
Okay, Nick.
Yeah, pop a melatonin, gummy at 10, lights out.
Okay.
8 hours of sleep.
All right, Owen.
8 hours is probably the least amount that I get on a game night.
Okay. All right. Good question then. From Who was that again?
Aunt Lynn.
Aunt Lynn. And she had another one. There was another one?
No, but now we got our friend Michael Graber. I've known Mike
sure,
for a long
sure.
time. Good referee, by the way, in basketball. Yeah. But how has playing club volleyball, being dedicated to the sport year-round, helped you guys be better players and better teammates to one another?
The club scene, yeah. Give me something. We'll start with Owen and go on down. Just how much has that improved? Obviously, obviously any sport nowadays is a 12-month commitment. But how important has that been for you?
Club is very important to my success as a player. Just that constant playing throughout the 12 months that you get just lets you develop your skills more and more compared to somebody that doesn't play club necessarily.
Right.
And just being a better teammate is like your limits. You find that out very quickly what your limits are. And just being a better teammate overall, that's just something that comes with experience. And yeah.
Okay. Now, Nick and Jack, do you guys both play club as well?
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts on that as well.
Yeah, it's kind of just keeps you in the game. You just get touches all year round. And, every coach has kind of a different play style, and you kind of adapt the play style, and then you see what works best for you.
Okay. Jack.
I think the biggest thing is, with high school volleyball, it stays in the state of Wisconsin, but with more club, you get around more. So just seeing volleyball from different areas of the nation, just see different play styles and just different players in general.
Okay.
Just helps a lot.
Good stuff. Again, here with Kimberly boys volleyball players Owen Krause, Nick Sroda, and Jack Hruzek. Any questions? We're going up on our halftime here. Please get those over to Brett right away. I have one more question before we hit our halftime, actually. Let's talk teammates. Good mix of veteran players and some guys returning with getting experience. You got younger players you're just trying to work into the fold and get them experience as well. What makes you all click? Would you say that you guys are all good buddies on and off the court?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait for you guys. Yes. Okay.
Think about it.
All right. Go ahead. Owen, you go ahead. You can speak up on it.
Yeah, a bunch of us are, especially the weekend tournaments, definitely make us more connected.
Okay.
Just being around each other 5 days a week, or 5 to 6 actually, 5 to 6 days a week, just really helps us understand each other and just makes us better connected.
Okay.
Yeah, we hang out during volleyball, after volleyball, all the time, so we're all kind of just like glued together.
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah, the after volleyball off the court is pretty big.
Don't you guys get sick of each other though after a while though? There's no drama or anything like that. Now, listen, I say that just a little bit tongue in cheek, right? But is there, you guys ever get sick of each other? You guys are always on great terms, man. Tell me.
Will Weinberg.
Yeah.
he gets to me sometimes.
Where is he? Is he here in the crowd?
Yeah, he's right there.
Wait. Now, why is he an agitator?
I'm just messing around.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
He's
Oh,
great.
I thought we were getting some inside stuff here. Coach Saito, they're not going to do that to you in that way. But okay, great stuff. By the way, guys, before we go to halftime, Brett, and not that you don't have a great shirt on, but check out these polos here by the guys. Now, who? Now, are those new this year, or did you guys have that specially ordered? Those look great, by the way.
Yeah, we had them ordered.
No, but I mean, whose idea was it? Was that Coach Saito? Did he kind of?
It was Tyler Hazy's idea.
To get it in that kind of pattern?
Yeah.
Is Tyler here?
Yes.
All right, look at this guy. Okay, great,
Yeah.
good stuff. Those look great. Brad, how come we don't have cool stuff like that?
I'm wondering where's Owen's? Where's your
Yeah.
shirt?
I didn't get the memo.
I guess not. All right, well, guys, why don't you sit there and chill for a little bit? We got to pay the bills, sponsorships, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you back here second half of the Varsity Roundtable after these messages.
From the moment we get up, technology is at work in our world. That's why Cellcom built a network to support big moments and small victories. It's technology with a heartbeat.
Promote your business, unite your team, or just get your name out there with help from the professionals at Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, we have the skills and experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your business or organization. We can put your logo, name, or anything else you want on any article of clothing. From embroidery and screen printing to graphic design and heat press services, we've got you covered. Call today.
Are you ready for this? Ready to take chances? Will you push and break your limits? Are you ready to be a legend? Are you made for greatness? Writing history? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Who wants to be a champion? Now to change the system. He's starting a revolution. This is your moment. Are you ready to fight? Want to rebuild that cement? This is the time for glory, for greatness. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, we them girls, we shout it from the top, top, top. Yeah, we them girls, you know we never stop, stop, stop. And we never ever gonna back down. Yeah, we them girls, we shout it from the top, top, top. Yeah, we them girls, yeah, we them girls, yeah, we them girls.
And now, back to Varsity Roundtable.
All right, back here, second half of the Varsity Roundtable here with Kimberly boys volleyball players Owen Krause, Nick Sroda, and Jack Hruzek. Now, guys, I like to see how competitive you are. I want to see how competitive you are against each other. It's one thing when you guys are all battling a team. Whole thing when you're battling each other. And I have a trivia contest here. And it's just for naming rights because WIA, they're watching. I'm not giving them any prizes or anything, so don't get on my back. This is just for bragging rights. But yeah, you're going to be against each other. It's called How Well Do You Know? I stole this from Brett over there because he uses this for the Packer show quite often. It's just a trivia game about 5 questions about a certain subject. The subject, first off, the questions, they get more difficult as we go along, right? Easy one is number 1. Question number 5 is the most difficult. How well do you know world history, guys? You don't know what, Jack?
We'll see.
Nick?
I took mush.
Okay. Owen? Feel good? Feel confident? Okay. Well, listen, I can't stop you. I can't stop your boys from helping you with this. Okay, but you're not just helping one guy, you're helping them all. All right? And we're a very modest show. We don't got no money. So if you give me one of these when you think you know the answer, all right? Now, if you do it before I'm done with the question, I have to stop right there. Okay? So just keep that in mind, right? So Brett, you're going to be watching the guys.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Brett's going to be watching you. We're going to start off with an easy question. This is the number 1 question, okay? World history. All right, guys? Now, this is the easiest question. Did I mention that? Easiest question.
All right.
So don't get this wrong is what I'm saying. Yeah. All right, so here's the question. World history. How well do you know? Get ready, guys. Remember, guys, raise your hand. He was the first president of the United States. Okay.
George Washington.
Now, hold on. We gotta pick you before you say the answer. But he did raise his hand first.
Yes.
Okay, so congratulations. Yes. Right. Good job, Nick. So 0-1-0.
Yep.
Okay. Now question number 2. World history. How well do you know? In what year did Christopher Columbus discover America? In what year?
1848.
No. He just punked you, bro.
Raise his hand.
1506.
No.
1452.
No.
Oh, well, that was close.
That's close. Do I give it to him because he was close?
No,
you already said an answer. It's 1492.
Yeah.
I said that.
So
that's an easy one.
You said 18.
What was that?
Even Coach is kind of growing back
Coach
here
is
a little
back
bit,
here.
right?
Okay.
That wasn't
All right, so no one
much
gets a
for it,
point for that. That's Brett. That was question number 2.
That was an easy one.
Yeah. Okay.
0-1-0.
Well, question 3. Who was the first person to set foot on the moon?
Ooh. Yep.
Oh.
Neil Armstrong.
Yes.
There you go.
All right. Very good. Very impressive.
1-1-0.
1-1-0.
Moon landing's fake.
Question 4. World history. How well do you know it? They're getting more difficult, Brett. Okay, here we go.
We'll see.
This diminutive military general led the French Revolution in the late 1700s and has been featured recently in a major motion film.
Napoleon.
Yes. You got to raise your hand.
No,
Good.
I raised my hand first.
I know, but you sorry, Jack got it. Nick, come on. Nick's getting worked here. 2-0-1.
2-1-0.
Oh, 2-1-0.
Yeah.
Sorry, Owen, you're getting worked.
All the
Sorry.
marbles right here.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
So it
this
counts.
one's the okay. Listen, I get that this 5th question is the most difficult one. You just got to give me. I'm not expecting you to get the right year, but I'm expecting you to be close.
Okay.
Whoever's closest. Okay, and I know Coach will know this. What year did the Berlin Wall fall? Oh,
1942.
no.
1980.
Did you want to guess?
81 or something.
1945.
No. 1980 gets the win. It's 1989. Am I right, Coach, over there? He remembers that. So what is it now?
Well, why does he get the point? He didn't get it right. We didn't do that.
I
we
know. I
didn't-
said before. I said whoever gets closest.
Oh, he gets closest. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there you go.
I didn't think they'd get the
misunderstood.
exact year.
Yeah.
So,
It was in the
so
80s,
what's
yeah.
it now?
3-1-0.
Well, this
was
question's worth
almost
4 points.
Yeah.
We have a bonus, and here's the thing with this bonus question. You got to get who can give me the most amount of answers. It's one of those kind of questions. All right. This is not easy. Okay. So here we go. For everything here, how many of the ancient 7 wonders can you name?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Ancient 7 wonders.
Are we just like gonna go down the line?
Yeah, we'll go down the line.
Start
Well,
down
no.
there.
Who wants to go first? Because if you think you know the most, you're gonna want to answer first. Am I right, Brett?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Start-
a tough
start
one, though.
down.
No. It's whoever raises their. Okay. Now it's all on you, Nick. Go ahead.
So the pyramid,
Right.
the stone like wall. I forgot what it's called. Or the stone.
Hey, no, this is a no
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge?
Stonehenge. That's
No,
what it
that's
is.
not one of them. But keep.
The Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific Ocean.
Well, you got one right. You got one. Anybody else? You got to give me more than
You
that.
can go.
I guess. All right, so the pyramids,
Yep.
Easter Island.
No.
What are those? I don't know. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Is that one?
No.
What?
That's one of the modern ones. We're talking ancient 7 wonders. Okay, Jack.
Pyramid, Stonehenge,
No.
Great Wall of China.
No.
Wow. Guys, give me
The Great Wall wasn't part. I thought
No.
that was.
Wait,
okay.
is the Eiffel Tower one of them?
No. I'm gonna read them off. This is a bonus one. Now I thought it was difficult. I didn't know it'd be this.
Wait, what's the one in is it Ibiza? What is it?
No. I'm gonna give them to you. Okay. First off, Nick wins.
He
because
got the full-
he got the pyramids.
He-
So
he's-
congratulations. I'm gonna read them off.
Bro,
These are difficult. I didn't expect this to be easy. These are the ancient 7 wonders: pyramids of Giza, Egyptians, right? The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the statue of Zeus. These are ones you probably. Temple of Artemis. I made it difficult. I want to see how many they could name. The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus.
Oh, that was what I was thinking.
I know, right? The Colossus of Rhodes. Did one of you guys say that? Okay, so one of your.
That's a smart guy right there.
And the Lighthouse.
Shout out
of
Tyler Hodge,
Alexandria.
you got all 7.
Man, I don't know if I heard of any of those.
I made that one too hard. But hey,
That was
we got to
way
give
too
him
hard.
some props. We
Yeah,
got to give
let's give him
Nick.
well
Hey,
done. Well done.
you got one of the 7. You got one of the 7.
I thought Great Wall was one of those too.
No, that's one of the because it's still up right now. Because they consider that antiquity because all the other 6 of them are gone.
The pyramids are still.
I know they're the only one, but then they had to do 7 more of modern times.
Okay, so that's way too tough.
Way too tough. Remind me not to use that question again, Brett. You have something online?
I do. I have a few more. Let's start with Melissa for Cousin Jack.
Oh my God.
What's it like to be the hype teammate, always being fun and bringing the energy?
I don't know. I try to make it a part of my personality, really. You know, just part of every game.
Yeah.
As long as I can do it consistently and just be there for everyone, that's the best I can do.
Okay. Is Jack the hype guy? Is he the guy that gets everybody going? Okay, great. Good question from online. Brett, you have something
Let's
else?
do this from Lori Loisel. What things do you do for team bonding? Did we talk about that or?
I don't know. Did we? I don't think we. It wasn't phrased that way.
Okay.
Like what you guys do for team bonding. Anything? Do you guys go to retreat or anything like that? Culvers. Okay. That counts.
Hey.
Team
That
dinners.
counts.
Butterburger.
We do team dinners, yes.
Okay. Well, whose place has the best food? I'm not going to start a war. Am I here?
Will Weinberg.
Will Weinberg.
Will Weinberg.
Now is that and now Will? What do you guys have over at your house that makes it?
I don't know. Apparently my mom makes great snacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So
Good
we're on the
stuff.
street.
Anything else, Brett?
Yeah, Cooper Polzinski, am I saying that right? First of all, he says, say hi to Blake Zielinski.
Yeah, Blake.
And Cooper wants to know, here we go now, careful guys, what's the strategy for the upcoming game against number 3 Marquette? That's
Now,
a big
now,
matchup. Prior to possibly seeing him again at state is what
Yeah,
Cooper's
right.
saying.
And I am.
Gotta be
I'm
careful
very,
here.
Be very careful, guys. I don't want you guys giving away anything. You know, any game strategies, right, Coach Seidel? We don't want that. We don't want that. Don't give Marquette any more help, Hilltoppers.
Yeah.
So, anybody want to tackle that one?
Get to 25 before them.
Okay, I like that. See, that's very general. That's what we needed. Yeah, Jack, Owen.
Target Ace of Claws, their setter.
Okay. I see Jack over there nodding his head. Is that the thing there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's all you're getting. You ain't getting any more intel here on the guys. Brett, can I do this ritual superstition thing?
Yeah,
Before we
go
get
for it.
into more
Yeah.
questions. Listen, we kind of talked about, you guys talked about the song that you listen to, but you guys do anything specific to get ready for a game? And I'm talking about you got to put your socks on the right way, or you got to eat something before the game. Do you have anything that you do game in, game out to get yourselves prepared? Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Jack.
Usually we'll go to Quick Trip.
Okay, what do you get?
I get the peanut butter and jellies.
Okay.
Those are pretty good. And then I'll get like a small little Red Bull.
Okay.
Like the smallest I can get.
And that gives you the oomph.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nick, Owen, do you guys got anything?
Yeah, I stop at Quick Trip too. I just get like a Pedialyte.
Okay.
Or 2 Pedialytes, that's it.
Okay.
I also like to play a couple Brawl Stars games before
Okay.
every game.
Okay, great. Pedialyte, not just for little toddlers.
Talking
A
Red
lot
Bull,
of big
Pedialyte,
athletes use it.
melatonin. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff going on
No,
here
I'm
today.
saying a lot. I've seen NBA guys using the Pedialyte. Okay, how about for you, Owen?
Nothing really. I usually just eat a cup of ice or something before.
Cup
a
of
game.
ice?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just something that I do.
See, now that's something I've never heard before. But why do you eat a cup of ice? Keeps you hydrated, obviously.
I mean,
but.
it's just something to do
Oh.
in the meantime.
Okay. All right. Chomping on some ice. All right. You guys, anybody else here in the crowd have anything else? Here we go. Take it back again. Say your name and the question. Go ahead.
Trevor, Nick, how do you overcome all your broken fingers?
Broken fingers.
Just
Yeah.
Injuries in general.
You just kind of gotta work through it. It happens. Nothing you can really do about it.
How many have you had? How many times have you broken your fingers?
I've broken 7 fingers.
Wow.
Yeah.
First off, put out your hands. Are there any deformities?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit,
yeah.
okay.
That's like Larry McCarron
Interesting.
almost
How about
right
your
there.
other hand? Nothing on the other hand?
This one used to be like this pinky, but now it's pretty straight.
Okay. That's incredible. It's kind of like the guy from the Packers. Who has that, Brett?
Larry McCarron.
Larry McCarron, their announcer.
Yeah,
he
the
has
old guy.
The center, the old
Except
center.
the guy
Yeah.
sticks out this way, though. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. That's very, very cool. I did not know that. What was that, Rosie?
Do you have a question over here?
We have another question? Did someone have? No.
Heard.
All right. Brett, did you have something?
Well,
Let's
it's funny
go online quick before we
because
wrap
Reed
up.
just asked that about a question about battling the injuries throughout your career, but Papa Joel wants to know, what was it like coming back from down 23-17 in the state quarterfinals last year?
Big time rally. What was that like, guys? Season's on the line.
Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime.
I mean,
yeah.
really, that was just great, especially with that group of guys. You really saw that was 2 points away from the season being gone, and you could see the emotion coming through. So, pushing through every point was great.
Never any doubt, was there, Nick or Landon? Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. I don't call you your brother's name, Nick and Owen. Do you get that a lot, Owen, by the way? People calling you Landon?
A little bit, not really. No.
All right. So, but what was that like, though, that experience?
It was crazy. It kind of brought, like Jack was saying, kind of brought out that somebody was like, there's some of the guys last time playing. It
Right.
got really emotional on the court, and it really brought out every ounce of energy that you had to fight back.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like everyone really they were kind of coasting through a little bit because we knew we could beat them. We beat them, or we were 2-0 against them. And I think once we got to that point, we were like, well, we dug ourselves a little bit of a hole. We got to really fight back here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good question from online. Brett, did you say you had something else?
I don't, but I'll just say last call for
Last
questions,
call.
right?
Last call
In-house,
for
too.
questions for you guys as well. Oh, we have one here again.
Here we go.
Rosie, can you get it on them here? Go ahead. Shout out your question and what is it? Or give us your name and what is it?
My name's Tyler Ozzy, and my question is to jumping so high.
What's your
My broken fingers help a little bit there. Victory insoles. You know what that is?
No.
It's these like carbon fiber insoles, and they kind of just help you give like a suspension on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're not. You don't work for Victory Insoles, do you?
No.
Okay. When did you start wearing them? When did you start noticing that?
So they had this giveaway, and
Okay.
I won. So that was really when it started.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once in a lifetime thing.
Okay. Okay. Great stuff, guys. My last question, general question here is the advice for the younger athletes. You have some younger guys coming through the system. Maybe they're playing in middle school right now. They're seeing all the success that you have, and they want to emulate that. What's your advice for those kids coming up through the system, and how to be a great player at this high of a level? We'll start here with Owen and then work our way down.
Success is not going to come overnight. It's a daily thing that you have to work for. I worked for 5 years now, and I still know I can get better, and I'm not going to be the best that I can in 5 years. It's going to take me at least 7 or 8 when I play in college.
Okay. Nick?
Yeah, I just have fun with it. You don't really have to take it too seriously. Just learn to love the game.
Okay. All right, Jack?
Stick with it through adversity. You're going to go through a lot of bumps, and there's going to be times where you got to put your ego to the side and realize that you got to do the big thing to get better.
Okay. Now, before we do our shout-outs at the end of the show, there's 2 things I got to do. First off, I got to ask you about, you talked about the collegiate stuff. Owen, have you guys all decided on where you're going next level? No, nothing. You don't know yet. It's okay. How about Nick or Jack?
Not really.
Okay.
Not
No,
really either.
3 undecideds. 3 undecideds. Now, guys, you got to think about the shout-outs here. Now, you got to think about who you're going to send some love out to. Before I do that, Brett, I got to do my promos quick. By the way, we're on Roundtable is on TikTok. I just put that out last year, so follow us. It's at Varsity Roundtable. I'm also on Twitter at Ricardo DeLeon, DELIAN is how you spell that. Brett's at PC Brettsy. Rosie's at Metal Rosie. Guys, if you're on your TikTok or your Twitter, you can give it out right now if you want to, guys. Landon? No. Jack doesn't want to. Nick? No?
No, I'm good.
No. Or I almost called you Landon again. Owen!
Actually, I'd like to shout out one person.
Wait,
Trevor.
hold on a minute. That's at the end of the show. That's at the end of the show. Owen, you don't want to... Your TikTok, if you can. If you don't want to, that's fine.
Go follow. From one of my classes, we're creating a business.
Okay.
It's called Spin Serve Pickleball. On TikTok, it's just Spin Serve, all lowercase, no spaces. Go follow that on Instagram and TikTok.
Pickleball, is that your thing?
Yeah.
I like it too. It's a good game. Brett?
I have played it too.
Okay, all right. Athlete of the Week, by the way, go to postcrescent.com. You should go under the sports tab and under varsity. You should see our Athlete of the Week. Be sure to vote on that poll. I know we've had a couple times, we've had Kimberly Boys Volleyball on there as well. Live stream of the week, football, the big game, right, Brett? Kokana at Kimberly.
We'll be there. Yep.
6:45 p.m. is when we'll start. You guys are going to be there for that one? You guys don't have a tournament, do you?
No.
Okay, so you'll be there. The biggest game in the state, Kokana at Kimberly. So please check that out this Friday. Now, guys, now it is time for our shout-outs. Now, I always tell you guys to look at the camera above your guys here, and I always start farthest to my right. So, it's going to go Jack, Nick, and Owen. So go ahead, Jack, send some love out to people who got you where you are today.
Shout out to my 3 loving parents, Mike, Joel, and Andrea. Shout out to my 2 awesome sisters, and shout out to Derek Willis, my club coach.
Okay, great. Nick?
Shout out my mom, shout out my dad. Shout out my sister, she's in London, so she's probably asleep right now.
Okay.
But shout out my brother too.
Okay.
And follow Trevor Van Eperen 1 on Instagram.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Owen.
Shout out my family, my mom, my dad, and my 2 brothers, Landon and Alex. Shout out to our trainers at our school, Kayla, Jordan, and especially Frank. He's our main guy.
Okay.
He's been helping everybody out, so he's played a big role for us.
Okay. All right, great stuff. Now, guys, I do have one final question, and you guys know this. The boys volleyball tournament, the girls volleyball tournament is at the rec center now every year. I'm going to be there because we always have great teams that pop on through the state. I'm going to be covering the whole thing. I saw you guys there last year. You guys reached the state semifinals. Am I going to have, the honor of covering you guys again? Are we going to see you guys at the state tournament, Owen? He's just giving me a nod. You won't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Nick?
Yeah, definitely.
Jack? Okay. All right. I like the confidence, Brett. It's a quiet confidence here, but congratulations on the great season. And thank you for taking time out. And Brett, get it over to the guys again. Let's give these guys a round of applause because they did a great job asking questions. Did a great job asking questions. So good job, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, the interactive portion of the show. So again, best place to find out who's going to be on the roundtable next week, go to TikTok at Varsity Roundtable. That's the best place to find out who is going to be on the show. So thank you, gentlemen, again, for Owen Krause, Nick Sroda, and Jack Hruzek, and the Kimberly Boys Volleyball team. I'm Ricardo Arguello. Again, Brett Christopherson, Jim Rosandick. See you back here again next week for another episode of the Varsity Roundtable. Keep smiling, guys.